Hey guys, JHub here, and the gameplay you are seeing on your screen right now isn't going to be some amazing over-the-top gameplay. It's just going to be a gameplay on, 8 o'clock at night, trying to stream a little bit, and the servers absolutely are tanking. And I put out a tweet asking, am I going nuts, or are the Call of Duty servers, like, really dying right now? Like, I'm rubber banding, I'm not able to play. There was at one point where I hit over 1,000 milliseconds of ping. Keep in mind, I've got very good internet, monitoring my network speeds. I'm barely using any of it, and I'm just rubber banding, I'm freezing. Things you would normally see if someone is, say, lag switching, which I got, I guess, accused of last night when the server straight up died in one of my matches. But it's just, I put out the tweet and I was like, are y'all having issues as well? We have the Alchemist over here saying it's just awful right now. We got Edwin over here saying the servers are just not working. And then we got Codex over here saying first 2 games of Warzone he played had a packet loss of 15%. So I guess the question that I'm leading into with all of this is Microsoft broke? Are we fully broke? Have we downgraded servers? Like, are we just not bringing servers online? Are we using servers from the 90s? Like, what's going on? Because I don't know for how many of y'all are still playing multiplayer or Warzone or anything Call of Duty related, but you're seeing that the servers keep dumping all over the place. Like, we can't have a low ping, 0 packet loss session, but maybe once or twice a week. Like, if I play every night during the week, most of the time, 5 days out of that time, we're gonna hit lag. We're gonna hit skipping, rubber banding, we're gonna have bullet dump or bullet stack issues where you're dying immediately, or it's just people go to slide and they're in front of you and the next thing you know, they're behind you without actually seeing the animation, and everything's freaking out. I mean, Microsoft, I thought they had a lot of money. I thought Microsoft had their own Azure platform for the servers, and like, why are we still on the worst servers that any first-person shooters has right now? I can't name right now a game that possibly has worse connection and server issues than Call of Duty. If you can, please let me know down in the comment section below. Are y'all running into any other game where you see this? I mean, you're seeing this on screen. And we stream pretty much every day, unless I take a day off, date night with the girlfriend or whatnot. But like, it's bad. It's getting really bad. And I want to know down in the comment section below, for those of you who are playing right now, what is your experience like throughout the week? Are there particular days where it feels like the servers are dumping? Is every session you play filled with lagging, rubber banding, bullet stack? Like, are you noticing the decline? I mean, typically we don't see massive server issues like this till maybe just before the next game's release, because they might be migrating them, prepping them, doing a lot of stuff for the new game so that they're just good to go. Maybe even around the time where they're doing the beta for the new game. But it's April and May. It's May right now, and we've been having a lot of issues. April we had some, but May seems like it's escalating very heavily, and we're halfway through May. And I think that might be one of the reasons why, if you see this picture up on screen, why the percentages are dropping rapidly again. They dropped Rebirth Island and had a massive resurgence of people coming back to play Warzone and MW3. But if you look at this image, they're falling off a cliff just as fast as they came back. And I don't know. I know a lot of people said that, Sledgehammer Games stopped the bleeding. I kind of think all those players came for Rebirth, not Modern Warfare 3's multiplayer. But whatever it was, the bleeding, the wound's back open. There's a lot of issues, and it's just, we're getting patch after patch. There's even a new bug now for the field goggles, at least I think it's a bug, where when you're at the end of the goggles, your screen is going super staticky. You might be able to see that in the gameplay as well. Like, it's almost like the battery is dead, or you got hit with an EMP, but yet you can still see a red outline, but it looks like you have snow all over your TV. It's weird, right? I know that Ace did a video on this, and I was using the field goggles, I think, a little bit before he put up the video, and it's broken and hardcore. Like, it's fun. But now it seems like it has its own issue. And then when you look in the gaming-related news, Microsoft has been, and I covered this in a previous video, they're laying off people left and right, closing studios left and right. Are we hitting a secret cost-cutting measure with worse servers? Like, are we about to go back to the old school COD days where it's like peer-to-peer and then you have like host advantage, or if in the case of MW3 and you had good internet, you have host disadvantage? Are we heading back to that place now? Because this is hilarious. Like, it depends on how the night's going. If, for example, we've been mainly playing Minefield, which skill-based matchmaking is probably only 30% if I had to give it a guess of what it is in the main. You'll get some noob lobbies, you'll get some mixed lobbies, then you'll get a sweat lobby every so often. So it's actually balanced over all the matches you play. So it's not as painful to play if the lag starts kicking in. But oh my god, if you are playing 10v10 CDL or ranked, anything like, you know, trying to focus on the game and try hard and you want to win and do well and you hit these issues, you're going to be pissed. And I know we've been running into Warzone 2 and I've played it a couple times where the server will just straight up die. I think me and Niku had one night where we tried to play and we couldn't get past 30 players on the large map Warzone. Like, for some reason it just locked up and we had to quit. We tried for probably half an hour to an hour to get a match because we were wanting to do the Champions quest. But for the life of us, we couldn't get a full lobby. Was the server blocking that? We weren't shadow banned. All three of us checked. Me, Hero, and Niku to see if we were shadow banned. None of us were shadow banned. But yeah, the server could not take on more than 30 people. So, I don't know. I'm starting to think that Microsoft is broke. They spent too much money on Activision Blizzard. I don't know if they realize that they haven't actually got any of the return, that it's not as super profitable, and maybe they're realizing, uh-oh, we screwed up. And they're cost cutting across the board, and I just, man, I don't know. Like, I'd definitely like to know what y'all think down in the comment section below. Do y'all think we're at the point where they're just trying to save as much money as they can? For those of you who don't know, there are some Black Ops 6 rumored leaks coming out that Gobblegums might be coming back for round-based zombies. And if you remember, Gobblegums in Black Ops 3 were kind of like the supply drop system, where you could put in money and roll for different bonuses and advantages in zombies based on whichever Gobblegum you pulled out of the machine. Well, if that's a form of supply drops, is that a hint that we might be getting supply drops and multiplayer coming back as well? Because Modern Warfare 19, I believe, had them and pulled them at the last second. I think Nero Cinema has a video showing that off if you want to go and look it up. But I mean, if they're desperate for that much money that badly, I could foresee them doing that, because I know COD Mobile has a kind of like supply drop-esque system. Warzone Mobile has the same. So they're not above putting it in Call of Duty. Yes, it's on the mobile version and people are more used to it, but that doesn't mean they're not going to come back. And if they come back, then you know they're trying to recoup that money really quick. Supply drops made a lot of money back in the day. And to be honest, super lava level hot take, I would rather supply drops come back if we could have the fun we had of Black Ops 3 again. Like, if the game is just super focused around fun and we had supply drops, bring them back. Just do it. I had enough playtime anyway, I unlocked everything, but if it gives us like the less skill-based matchmaking days of old, plus focused on fun, like Black Ops 3 did with like the micro maps and all the other stuff that they added in, do it. Do it. Right now. So, I don't know. I think Microsoft is going to be fighting an uphill battle right now, because I don't think they know how much money this is going to cost them in a min, with them having to develop these games, run these servers. I mean, we don't have the Activision leadership, but I don't know. I guess time will tell. Hopefully we get better servers, because if these servers keep going the way they are, your boy is going to have to tap out of MW3 or the modern CODs and maybe go back and play old stuff or X-Defiant, because I can't play this. I physically can't. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like if you did, subscribe if you're new, and I shall see you guys later. Peace.